Everybody gather around. Let me tell y'all about the wildest thing ever. It's called bash ball. Not one league, not 1 year, not one small hall. It's over 2,000 teams plus. But in the end, only one can stand tall. From dead ball dust to the long ball flight. From black and white box scores to the stadium lights. From Root to Robinson, from Gibson to Gwynn. Every age steps up in the bash rolls in. You got Pinnock, winners, quarters, legends, long shots. Teams that came in blazing, teams that got hot. Old time flannels, pullovers, polyester class. Whoa! We're talking bash ball, where the greats all meet and the underdogs brawl. Bash ball! Yes, bash ball. One sim to rule them all. That's bash ball. That's bash ball. You got Earl Wilson kneeling, Hack Wilson mashing. Cobb talking loud and the bass runners dashing. Mandolin in the shadows, maze in the sun. That's some Cobb from 1919, still getting it done. You got heartbreak, upsets, taking punch pride. A favorite gets flipped and the whole room goes wild. A sweet out of nowhere, a game 3 scare. And a team nobody picked is suddenly there. The final 32, that's a beautiful sight. 32 survive and still ready to fight. After all those rounds and all those names, still room for one more team to etch its fame. Bash ball! We're talking bash ball, where the old park's live and the legends still call. Bash ball! Yes, bash ball. Every era steps alive in bash ball.
All right, welcome to Bash, the big beautiful baseball bash. I'm Mike Silva. And I'm here with my partner Jamie Marshall. How's it going, Jamie?
Doing good.
That's good, man. So you know what's funny is when I watch those intro videos and seeing and even the commercials and stuff, it's funny to see the now I can see the captioning there. It's kind of funny to see what some of the words it thinks it's saying is.
The way it tries to.
Yeah, I can't. There's a few of them that give me a chuckle. You know, I can't remember which. It's not really words. It's just it puts like 3 words together in some parts. Like it just says it. I'm like, okay, well that's not what it's saying, but it's funny anyway. But it's cool. I'm glad I was able to get the captioning on for anybody that's visually hearing impaired. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we have semifinal action finally coming up today. What do you think? We got the 17 Giants and 38 Yankees, and the 2000 Orioles and 49 Yankees. So best of 5 series is now. So it's going to be a little bit longer series, which is good.
Yeah, we're going to see what kind of impact that might make on things.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I assume most people on here. Hey, Dave Lando's here, by the way. How's it going? I assume, you know, everybody is on here knows the teams by now. So I mean, maybe it's a bad assumption to make, you know, whereas before we would kind of do the intros and to go through the lineups. But I feel like at this point,
yeah, I mean, anybody that's been following along probably, if they didn't know these teams, they've probably gotten to know them pretty well by now.
Oh yeah, totally. So it's just you and I tonight. I guess no guests. You know, we have that's fine. I mean, I don't mind it. You know, we'll have. Hopefully, we'll have. You know, possibly tomorrow night we'll have some games, and then Thursday we have a planned All-Star Bonanza. You know, with Dave, Team Lando and Team MV matching up and managing at least one All-Star game. We might even have 2. We might even have a series, as we talked about before.
Yeah, we're hoping that we can do a best of series so they can decide who's the greatest sim manager in baseball history.
Yeah, sorry. Let me get this both on here. So. Yeah, totally. I mean, you know, when you get Dave Lando and MV together, one game just isn't going to suffice. I don't think.
They're too.
They have enough trash talk in them for a 20-game series, if you ask me.
I mean, people who haven't been in the leagues that we're in, which is 90% of the people that probably are watching, but these two are probably they go at it the most with each other in a fun way, not just in the baseball leagues, but they do things like football and all kinds of stuff. So it should make for a fun competition for sure.
Yeah, they definitely have a healthy competitiveness with each other. So it's a friendly competitiveness too. It's not, you know, let's not get any
Well, we're
crazy.
assuming it's friendly anyway.
Oh yeah. We wouldn't have him on here. Well, maybe we would. It would be good for
I mean, it'd be
viewers.
better if it wasn't, but we can't find two people that hate each other that are willing to come on.
Yeah. Yeah. So, by the way, Thursday also, we're scheduled to have a guest broadcaster once again. Well, I mean, I think we all, he said he thinks we owe him a jacket, but Ron Jucket's supposed to be here Thursday again to broadcast the All-Star game.
Fourth time. I think he's definitely officially from guest to semi-regular, I would say.
Yeah, I might have to get him at the very least. We'll have to try to get him a pin or something. I was a 4-timer on the Bash broadcast, but I just wanted to say shout out to Ron. I mean, he kind of gave me a shout out in his little update he came up with yesterday about OOTP and he's had some nice words to say about this broadcast and everything. So I just wanted to thank him as well, give him a thank you back. Obviously, we respect him immensely, so it's great to hear. And any kind words coming from him is high praise in my opinion. So.
I also want to thank the host of the podcast, The Infinite Inning, and editor of the Baseball Prospectus. If you catch his latest episode of his podcast, he does a little segment on the Bash. So if anybody out there is curious, you should check it out. It's been on for a long time. I think most baseball people that listen to baseball podcasts are probably familiar with it. But if you're not, it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. Actually, I was taken by surprise when you sent me that link. I'm like, what? Like this guy's talking about us,
Yeah, I was coming back from the grocery store and I usually listen to the new ones when it pops in each week and I'm listening to it. And then all of a sudden he's like, Mike and Jamie and, what the,
well, and he actually he went into a lot of details.
So stuff he talked about was really interesting.
Yeah, it was actually. I mean, I would recommend. I mean, I thought it was going to be like a 20-second thing, like, "Hey, these guys are doing a tournament." Like,
that's all.
That's pretty cool. And anyway, let's get back to my podcast. But no, it's funny because he actually spent. I think he spent more time on it than he wanted to, than he was expecting, because he had to go to right to a commercial right to a break after that. But he spent. I was surprised at how long he talked about it and got into the details and maybe just having fun with it, and not worrying about it being absurd or the absurdity of it or anything, and he actually went into just in general with simulations and stuff. It was interesting. It was fun. It was actually.
I think it helped that he was familiar with games. He had played these kind of games before.
Yep.
So that probably definitely was a factor, but.
So we have another viewer from afar, and his and the owner of that podcast. What was his name again, Jamie?
Steve Goldman.
Steve Goldman. Okay. I wanted to call him Stan, but I knew I wasn't sure if that was the right. And I'm glad I didn't. So hey, Aaron Reed's here. How's it going, Aaron? Glad you could make it for the Bash semifinals. So first game we have scheduled is the 17 Giants and the 38 Yankees. So the Yankee Stadium is going to be given quite a run again in the next two games, and you got the Polo Grounds.
It's got a great pitching matchup.
Yes. So interestingly enough, on the podcast, he mentioned Ferdy and he called him Shup. I mean, I guess that I'm going to go with that. I guess I'm going to assume he knows more than I do about how I was calling him.
He often mentions like when he talks about players from the past that he's never 100% sure if he's pronouncing them right.
Oh, is that what he says?
Well, because he makes a good point. Like some guys that played like 100 years ago, and we don't hear their names spoken anymore. So we don't, it's kind of like, Nap, is it Nap Lajoie? Is it Nap Lajoie? Different players like that, or Eddie Seacott and stuff.
That's a good point. Yeah. And there's nobody alive that actually.
Yeah. The people, you'd have to get to like somebody's family member or somebody that.
But there must be some.
No, I'm not saying there is in a way, but I mean, when you're just reading people's names without ever heard them pronounced before, it's not easy to know.
I think AI is pretty good to try to get pronunciations, but that might not be perfect either. I'm not saying it is, but that's why I have used it a few times. So how do you pronounce this person's name? And then they'll say, okay, here you go. And then they'll give you the phonetic, pronunciation of it. All right, so let's go. I guess we'll start off. Ferdy Shup versus Lefty Gomez. So Lefty Gomez is in there. A member of the All-Star team. You know,
Right.
actually, that's another faux pas we made. I just wanted to mention this now.
Yeah, he didn't get his invitation and travel
I-
arrangements.
This
Something
guy
got
was
lost
Lefty.
in the mail.
Yeah, Lefty Gomez was a first-team All-Star. He was an All-Star, I believe, halfway through and at the end of the.
Yeah, he
at
was
the-
named to the All Bash,
Yeah,
like
and-
basically all team Bash team twice, and then we didn't invite him to
And
the
we
All
left
Star
him
game.
off the draft list. So that's, I know during the draft, if you watched it, we were kind of wondering what happened to why we were missing a
Yeah,
pitcher.
we're like, we're short a player. And then we're like,
and then
Ray
Dave
Kramer.
took Ray Kramer, and then we're like, okay. And then shortly after that, we're like, wait a second. Like after the show was over, you and I were going through the stuff and like, wait, what about Lefty Gomez? I'm like, he's on there, right? I'm like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Dave, you get Lefty Gomez instead of Ray Kramer. Sorry.
Mhm.
And of course, Dave was like, but I think what if I like Ray Kramer better? I'm like, nope. Sorry, them's the rules. We can't leave out a guy that was voted in first team 2 times. So yeah, that was just a little bit of a mistake on our part. I don't know how that happened. I you know, whatever. Just happens. I'm only human. So anyway, so we got Gomez and Kramer. I'm sorry, Gomez and Shupp, and pretty good ERAs and through the Bash so far, through this bracket so far.
Yeah, but they had really good regular seasons, I would say.
Yep. So this will be interesting because we got, you know, the dead ball, you know, end of the dead ball era team, and you know, another older.
Yeah, and then the team right in the prime of the 1930s are known for being like one of the most offensively charged decades, you know, until the steroid era came around. But prior to that, this is the decade that offense was at a premium.
Yep. We got Benny Koff on there leading off. Oh, George Burns on there too. That guy's having a heck of a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this whole team's been hitting pretty well. Zimmerman, Robertson, Fletcher, Hulk, Smith, Raridan, and Shupp. And then for the Yankees, you got Selkirk, Rolfe, DiMaggio, Gehrig, Dickey, Gordon, Henrik, Rossetti, and Lefty Gomez. So let's get it on.
Giants, coming into this anyway, haven't lost a game yet in this round, you know, this bracket.
That's true. They're 6-0 right now.
Mm-hmm.
They've won swept all 3 series they've played in this bracket. So here we go. Lefty Gomez facing Benny Koff.
Right. Historic old Yankee Stadium.
And the pitch is a strike, and that's it.
All right. There's a strikeout for Lefty Gomez. And a walk for Lefty Gomez. And Zimmerman gets on the hit board anyway, but it could be a double to right. And then see if they send home the runner. They do not. So it's 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Here comes Robertson. Big hit Robertson, I'm going to call him, because he comes up with some major. He doesn't have many hits, but he has had some big ones. And there's a fly ball deep to center. That's going to be over his head and
that's
off the wall, to the wall.
Almost as big of a hit as you can get. It was about 10 more feet from that being in the park.
And we got 2-0 lead for the Giants. And Gomez in trouble early. Gets a fly out to center for 2 outs. And here comes, let's see, did I change let me just see if I feel like my camera angle's a little bit off. Might have been messing around. I was. Picture, action. Yeah, okay. And he rounds out, so that's it for the Giants, but they get 2 runs, and here come the Yankees in the bottom of the 1st. Selkirk, Rolfe, and DiMaggio facing the Shupp. There's a strikeout.
Struck him out.
All right. And there's a base hit, Red Rolfe. I feel like anybody with the name Red back then was a pretty good player. That's just my thing.
Well, this team had 2 good players named Red on it. Red Ralph and Red Ruffin.
Well, then you had Red Ames, and you had a bunch of other Reds. Red he was the assistant coach in The Natural.
Don't forget Red Doohan.
Red Doohan, yeah. Red, that's another one. One of my favorites. All right, is Lefty Gomez up 1 out in the top of the 2nd. And Lefty Gomez, base hit up the middle. Look at that. As Dwayne Martz would say, we don't need no stinking DH. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Lefty Gomez is pitching. My bad. Bill Raritan got the base hit.
Yeah, it was the catcher for the Giants.
Yeah,
Now
I
the
looked at the
pitcher's
wrong. I thought it was him. I thought I saw him at bat. Sorry. Now the pitcher's up, and that's not Lefty Gomez. That's Shoop. So a Shup.
The
I gotta say
Lefty
that right.
Gomez did get a couple of big hits in real life in the 38
Yep.
World Series.
Well, he's yet to hit in this game, so we'll see if he comes up with a big hit. Maybe I might be right after all. And here's Koff with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, and grounded to second. Oh, what a dive and play and a nice throw, and he's out. And that does it for the side. 2-0 after 1.5. And here's Shoop. No, Shoop pitching to Gehrig, Dickey, and Gordon. Gehrig lines to third. And wow, strikeout for Dickey.
Getting the low strikes today.
Yeah. And a shop grounder to second, and that does it. 2 out. Second inning is complete. No runs for either team in that inning, and it's 2-0 still Giants. Here's George Burns. And he's second walk for Burns in the game. They don't want to pitch to him, I guess. And he's tossed out caught stealing there. So 1 out. Zimmerman hit a double last time. And grounds to short this time.
Yeah, Crissetti's always pretty solid over there.
Dave Robertson, got to by the shortstop, Crissetti, and makes the play. And there's no runs in the top of the third, and we go to the bottom. We got Henrik, Crissetti, and Gomez. Henrik goes sharply to center field, and it's caught by Koff, I believe. Oh, you know what I did? You know what? It looks different. Hold on a second. I was messing around with let me just check and see if I can add the here we go. Oh, that's not what I want either. I changed the labels. I turned the labels off. I was messing around. Here we go. That's what I'm missing. That's why it looks different. Okay. Now we're talking.
Crissetti, one of the several Yankees that they got from the Bay Area and Pacific Coast League.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, him and Gomez and DiMaggio now off the top of my head.
Huh. And Crissetti's going for 3. He's got a triple. You know that. That brings up Gomez trying to get at least a run home.
See if Gomez can actually
Finally with some.
your
Third.
premonition of him getting a hit.
Yeah.
I think I'm sure it's not that bad anymore.
No, it's none of my premonitions ever come true. So. Selkirk goes down.
Wow.
That's 4 strikeouts. So he gets
He's
out of a
good.
jam, and we go to the 4th inning. 2-0.
Working that lower part of the strike zone all night.
And there's a base hit. Mark Fletcher, and here's Walter Holt, who's hitting 250 in the series in the bracket. And he lofts one over the shortstop for a base hit. So we got 2 on, nobody out. Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith's only got 10 at bats, so he must be platoon action here against the lefty. And he flies out to right. And the runners are going to hold. And here's Bill Raritan, 5-22, not exactly heavyweight hitting wise, and he flies to right. That's deep. Let's see if they try to go to third. They do. So he gets to third on this. It's not a sacrifice, but I don't know what you call it. They don't score at sacrifice, I don't think.
There's sometimes when they did, but I don't know if
Jeff Hunter. Jeff Hunter is here. How's it going, Jeff?
Jeff Hunter live in the Bash.
Long live the Bash. That's right. Mm-hmm. Jeff Hunter is on the credits of the Bash outro video, by the way, for being
kind of partially the inspiration of the.
He is the inspiration. Mm-hmm. Not a song by Chicago. Anyway, so here we go. So Jeff, the Giants are leading 2-0 in the 4th inning right now, and they're threatening for more with 2 outs, 2 on.
A home run.
And it's a strikeout. And I know Jeff's a big Yankee fan, so I know he's got 2 chances out of 4 to win it all here. All right, his Red Wolf. And a walk. So let's walk for Shup, and here's DiMaggio trying to get these runs on the board for the Yankees. And DiMaggio, it's a
that's
shot to
hard.
the right field. Oh, it's going to be there. He's caught. Let's see the wind here. I didn't check it. I didn't take a chance. So I didn't take a look at this. In from left at 9 miles an hour. So could go out to right field, but left field would be a lot tougher to hit today.
It's already tough enough, at least
Yeah.
once you get away from the foul line.
Lou Gehrig has walked. So that's his second walk of the inning, too. Dickey,
Wow.
held on to, so nothing going on. So let's see.
Big stop by Raritan there. It would have put
2-2
two runners in
count.
scoring position.
Grounded to second. There's to short for one. That's all they get. The fielder's choice. And we got 2 outs. Runners at the corners. And here's Joe Gordon, who's not really
He's
done a
kinda
whole lot.
Yeah,
so
he
far.
normally has been a pretty clutch hitter, but hasn't done so yet.
Yep. Joe Gordon flies out to center and makes the catch, and that does it. So we go after 4, it's still 2-0. So I think this has been a trend, like where the game starts out very close, close pitching duel, but then it just kind of goes off the rails almost every time around the 5th or 6th inning. Some
Well,
team
these-
ends up opening it
These
up.
Yankees teams especially, that's it well.
Benny Koff goes to left field, no less, against the wind
Wow.
into the left field bleachers for a home run, 423 feet. Let's see that one again. That was opposite field. Jeez. That was into the bullpen? Looks like it. Yep.
Yep.
Wow. That's so the crowd
Benny
is
Kopp
quiet.
was the MVP for the Giants in their first bracket.
Yep. And there's a fly ball to right. Heine Zimmerman. Grounds it to short. So the Yankees find themselves in the position of being down 3-0 with nothing really going on in the offensive wise. And usually they're the ones that are all hitting all offense here, but
They
doesn't mean
shouldn't.
they can't turn it
Braves-
on.
Swing and a
Yeah, they
miss.
came back twice against the Braves. So.
Yep. And here comes Tommy Henrik to try to get them going here. And there's one out. Frankie Cressetti, 1 for 1 today. And he goes deep to right field. That's going to be trouble, and it's going to be deep and long and gone. Frankie Cressetti.
Going back at the wall and
That's a source for a home run that the Yankees were probably not expecting.
Unlikely. 399 to right center field. This one's close to the right field bullpen, but this one made the stands though. So that's the
Only
first
the
run given up by Shup.
Only the third hit for the Yankees so far.
Yep.
today,
Here
too.
comes Gomez again.
he struck him out.
Selkirk.
Curveball is in for a
Shup
strike.
ends up
Struck him
strong,
out.
striking out the last 2
Yeah,
after the
yeah.
home run.
Must
So
have
that
pissed him
equal out.
off, that home run, yeah.
Yep. Fletcher 1 for 2 today.
This is where Gomez really needs to bear down.
Yep. And there's a base hit for Fletcher. Walter Hulk grounds it hard to third, to second for
That's
1,
gonna
over
be
to
two.
first, double play. So they get 2 outs now. Jimmy Smith up 0 for 2. Struck him out, so
Curveball
they're
is
still
in for a
strong.
strike. Struck him
3-1
out.
after 5.5. Sorry. And here's Rolf trying to get the Indians going.
All right, we got
I mean,
the
not the
heart
Indians,
of
Yankees.
the order coming up.
The Indians. What am I thinking? I'm a little out of practice, I guess. All right. So here's DiMaggio. And he flies out. So Shup doing well here. That's usually the kiss of death when I say that. And there's a walk
Oh, there comes the walk.
and another walk.
Another one.
Joe Gordon rounds to second. He's been pretty disappointing. He was kind of my dark horse for unsung hero award or whatever.
He definitely filled that role in their bracket phase, their initial bracket phase.
Yeah. And there's a soft ground to the pitcher. Throws to first, out number 1. Freddie Shup up at bat. They're keeping him in there. Obviously, he's still pitching solid. See if he can get something else going with the bat here. And he can.
Curveball is in for a strike. Struck him out.
Benny Koff hit a home run last time. His second home run of the bracket. He's hitting 308.
And you're getting good hitting from the top of that order.
And he pops up, back behind the camera, and it's going to be an out. Oh, we got some seventh inning stretch music.
Some that in a while.
We'll get some stand-up bass going.
If anybody can guess the song. You get a free copy of the Bash, the home game, for whoever gets it right.
Do you know this one?
I don't know if it sounds familiar.
I can't get it. Yeah, I'm not getting it. Oh, well.
Well, no, the chat knows it either. So.
Trying to get the cotton candy guy some extra sales. All right. Well, we got to start it up. Oh, wait a sec. Hey. No, maybe not. I don't know. All right, that's it for that. Okay, Tommy Henrik to face Ferdy Shupp.
Nobody can name that team.
No, and Tommy Henrik starts it off.
Tommy Henrik can name that pitch though with the base hit there.
Yeah, and it's Grissetti. One home run, 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, it might be his first ever Bash home run.
Might have been. And there's a fly out to center. Jake Powell pinch hitting for Lefty Gomez. So that closes the book on Gomez. Powell pops up to second.
Gomez pitched well after that first inning, but
not much offensive support here.
Yeah, they can't.
And there's a wild pitch. And that's going to move over to second. And here comes Selkirk still up 0 for 3. So he's due here. Let's see if he has anything. Oh,
swing and a miss on a high hard one.
So that's it. We go to the top of the 8th now. 3-1 Giants. Monty Pearson now in. He is not pitched. Oh, no, it's today. So in the pitching split, let me see stats. This one right here. He's 2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. So, it's right here. What am I looking at? Yeah, what am I doing? I'm trying to be cool. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Go Yankees, he says. 2 Canadians are Yankees fans. I don't get it. All right, here's George Burns. 0 for 1 today. And they've bottled George Burns up today so far, but they're still trailing. And here's Heine Zimmerman, 1 for 3. He flies out to center. Dave Robertson, 1 for 3. Oh, grounded sharply, but Lou Gehrig has it. And we go to the bottom of the 8th after 1, 2, 3, top of the 8th. Ferdy Shupp still pitching. Red
Rolf, DiMaggio, and Gehrig.
And the pitch is a strike. And
that's the Yankees versus Giants, Sean.
1917 Giants and 38 Yankees.
There's Joe DiMaggio. Rounded just short. And there's 2 outs. And here comes Lou Gehrig. Oh, and they hit him.
Wow.
So that's interesting. So he gets a little wild. Tying run comes to the home plate with Bill Dickey. He's 0 for 2, but he's hitting 379 in the bracket.
Always a dangerous hitter.
Yep. And Bill Dickey drives it to right against the wall. It's going to be extra bases. See if they do. If they're they're sending him home, and he's going to make it.
Not a very good throw in by Robertson.
No, nope.
So now the Yankees have a chance to tie it here with your guy Gordon up at the plate.
That's it. Let's see if Joey Gordon can do something. And he bloops it in the center. That can tie the game.
Wow, just like that, it's a tie ball game.
Go home, and it's a tie ball game, 3-3. Look at that.
This is exactly what the this 30 Yankees did last year against the Braves.
That's it.
Late innings, came back twice to win it.
And that does it for the 8th, but it's not over yet. Still, Johnny Murphy comes in.
We got Ross Young coming
Ross
in.
Young
pinch hitting for
who was that? Fletcher, Art Fletcher.
Oh, pinch hitting for Fletcher.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ross Young's the lefty-righty matchup, I guess, is going for.
Yeah, McGraw wants to get something going right now.
And he grounds out to first. One away. Well, Walter Hoke up. So now they're starting to pull trying to pull aces from their sleeves and managers.
Yeah, it's a little strategic, and the Yankees got their top reliever in there right now with Johnny Murphy.
Yep.
Kind of ahead of
And
his time.
1, 2, 3. So now the Yankees have a chance to win this on a walk-off with a run here in this inning. Fred Anderson pitching.
Who's been pretty solid for this team.
Yep. 3 innings, no earned runs in the bracket. 1-0.
Facing the dangerous Frank Rossetti.
Oh, that's a soft hit up the middle, and they have to eat that one. So it's an infield single. Miro Hogue pinch hitting for Monty Pearson.
We always got to give a Marshall shout out.
He struck him out looking.
He struck him out swinging.
On an outside corner curveball.
And here comes Selkirk. And Selkirk laces a base hit in center field, and they're going to send to third base. Wow.
We had an infield single and a couple of
Frankie
bloops.
Rossetti goes to third, and the winning run, here's Red Wolf.
2 outs. I mean, only 1 out. I mean,
And that's going to do it. The Yankees walk it
come
off
right
in the
back
bottom of the
and win
ninth.
it again.
Come back to
Wow.
what's amazing. It's a total Yankees win right there.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the Giants had it in the bag.
Oh, my God. They're playing possum the whole game, and then all of a sudden they just turn it on in the 8th inning. So, wow. So Johnny Murphy gets the win in relief. Lefty Gomez and Shupp pitched really well. Shupp especially, 8 strikeouts.
Yeah.
5 for Gomez, though. Nothing to sneeze at. But the Yankee, I mean, it wasn't really, it was like Crissetti was the offensive star.
Yeah, I mean, that's
DiMaggio and Garrick Zero.
season baseball. You know, you don't know who's going to be the star in 99.
DiMaggio and Garrick had no hits in that game. So, yeah. So 1-0 series lead for the 38 Yankees.
We're going to be right back at Yankee Stadium for
Yep.
2000
For the
Orioles.
2000 Bashing Birds. Let's see how they do up against the Yankees here. Once we do a little bit of a Bash Balls commercial.
Well, how about that? It's Cal Ripken, the Iron Man himself, part of the amazing Cinderella 2000 Orioles, the Bashing Birds.
Thanks, Mel. And I'll tell you, this club knows something about showing up.
And Cal, the fans want to know, what keeps an Iron Man going every morning?
Bash Ball cereal, big crunch, good taste, and it doesn't take a day off. Kind of reminds me of somebody.
Spoken like the Iron Man. When you're the underdog, you don't skip breakfast. You show up every day. And these Bashing Birds have been showing up against the big dogs all bash long.
Besides, Mel, in Baltimore, we know birds need a good breakfast before they fly.
And there you have it. Bash cereal has the Iron Man crunch that keeps the Bashing Birds flying past the big dogs.
Bash Balls. That's my kind of breakfast.
Bash cereal, the official breakfast of underdogs, Iron Men, and the big, beautiful baseball bash.
All right. Now we got that out of the way. Let's get to another game. 2000 Orioles, Jose Mercedes. Don't laugh, ladies and gentlemen. I've been laughing the whole time, and he still comes up with big wins. I don't know. He's 1-0 with a 4.97 ERA against Ali Reynolds of the 49 Yankees, who's 2-0 with a 4.38 ERA. So
another team that's they're undefeated at home, not undefeated on the tournament. But.
Right. So the Yankees here have the advantage, it looks like.
They're pretty much from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Not surprisingly.
Right, exactly. So it's really never been a question of who has the advantage on paper. It's about the question of who can actually beat the Orioles here.
Yeah, the biggest question is if or when the Orioles will come back down to earth.
Yeah. I mean, now it's a best of 5, so now they have to win 3 games. So see if that's possible against the Yankees here. We're back here at Yankee Stadium. It's funny that this is the one I improved that time, you know, and then it's getting the most play here. It's almost like I had a premonition there, right?
Yeah. It's a good place to hedge your bets. Is Yankee Stadium if you're going to
it is.
Pick a stadium.
So we got Ali Reynolds pitching to the Shields. Pops
Super
it up.
Chief.
And it's caught on 1 out. Here's Jeff Conine. 208 in the Bash bracket. And a walk. Albert Bell, 8 for 30, with only a dong so far in the bracket, and he grounds to second. Let's see if that could be two. Throws the short and the first for a double play, so it's no runs in the top of the first for the Orioles. And that brings up Rizzuto, Mize, and DiMaggio again against Jose Mercedes. So Mercedes, 12 and 2/3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, not 15 hits. It's not exactly a great.
Say he's the only Orioles pitcher so far that's probably not pitched that well.
Right.
You know, in this bracket anyway. Yep, they did get away without losing one.
And Rizzuto flies out to left, and here comes Johnny Mize. Mize had a big game last time, I think, for them.
Big Johnny Mize.
Yep. Here's Joe DiMaggio. And he's on first with a base hit.
Got the battle between the 38 DiMaggio and the 49 DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Old versus young.
And a grounded to second over to first, and that's a scoreless first inning, ladies and gentlemen. The big dogs, Chris Richard, Brooke Fordyce, coming up to bat. Richard's hitting 400, 10 for 25 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Richard, it's a deep fly to right, but it's going to stay in the park. Man, that guy just hits him hard every time.
They have to check the wind now.
Oh, yeah. See if the wind has changed at all. In from center at 10 miles an hour.
So we got a pretty strong wind blowing in.
Here's Brooke Fordyce. It's just amazing. He's hitting better than 500, 556.
Yeah,
and
it's
7
15
RBIs.
for 27 so far.
Yep. And Reynolds gets him to fly out to right. So there's 1 out. There's 2 outs, I'm sorry. And here's Brady Anderson, who's only 6 for 25 in the bracket. And he walks him. Melvin Mora. Shot to set to short. They play the second for the easy out at second. And that's the end of top of the second. And there's Berra, Woodling, and Coleman. Yogi flies out to right field. 1 out. Here's Woodling.
Gene the hit machine.
Rounds to short. Oh, it's a bad throw. Is
Oh, wow.
that Ripken?
That was more.
Oh, more. I keep thinking Ripken's at short.
Yeah, I mean, most years it would have been, but by this point, he was a third base.
2 base error. So that gives the opening for the Yankees to try to score the first run. Jerry Coleman. And he shoots it through the gap in right field. And let's see. They can't, because he had to hold up a second to see if he makes the play. He's not going to score. So it's first and third, 1 out. Bobby rounds up. 304 average, 4 RBIs.
Doctor and president. He's a doctor president.
And 3-6-3 double play, and that does it. So the Orioles survive again. And he kind of threatened his Cal Ripken to lead it off, batting in the 8th spot. Struck him out looking. Wow. Here's the pitcher, Mercedes. Not much expected from him here. He does put the ball in play anyway, and there's 2 outs. And here's the Shields. He flies it to center. He lines it up. DiMaggio does, and 3 out. So no score after 2.5. And here's Allie Reynolds leading it off. And he grounds to third. 1 out. Rizzuto, 368 actually, not bad. And he hits it sharply there, but the wind holds it up. Easy play for Anderson and his 2 outs, and Johnny Mize. And he has to go opposite field. Left field, that's going to be over the head to the wall. Look at that, Johnny Mize. That thing just carried out there.
I was going to say, I don't know if he could level the third, but for a second there, I thought he might.
Here's Joe DiMaggio trying to get the run in. He hits a fly ball deep to right, and that's going to be held up by the wind.
Wow.
And
I think most days that would have been a home run.
yeah, I know. It looked like it was gone off the bat. And here's Allie Reynolds again. 3 scoreless so far. And here's Jeff Conine, Bell, and Richard due up. Conine, base hit to right field. 1 on, nobody out. Albert Bell. Oh, and it's a wild pitch. Gets away. And Conine goes to second. And a walk. So a little wildness for
Allie Reynolds, if he had any weakness, his control sometimes could get away from him.
Yep. Oh, it's an out the Yankees need. Pop up to the catcher in foul territory. So 1 out. Here's Fordyce.
Normally not the guy that you want to see in the bash.
No. Oh, he grounds it softly to first. Let's see, they go to second. It's short for one. Oh, they get the 3-6-3 back at him.
That's
So
the second double play turn by the Yankees today already.
I think that was the first 3-6-3. Was that the first? Oh, I thought that was the other. I thought the Yankees turned one of them, and then the Orioles just. I thought the Orioles turned one, and the Yankees turned one. So I could be wrong. Let's see. Double plays. Yep, 2 for Yankees so far, and 1 for the Orioles.
Yep.
So, all right, here's Henrik. Tommy Henrik goes to deep left. That's going to stay in the park. And here's Berra. Pops up. And Berra is trying to run it out around the bases while it was in the air, very high. Here's Woodling.
Yeah, you never know if they drop it.
And Woodling drives it to left, and that's going to be, he has to retreat, and Woodling's going to go for second, and he's going to get a double. Stand up. Wow.
They
So again,
Knight kept the ball in front of him, but he hit it so deep that so much room for me to turn that into a double.
Another 2-out chance for with a runner in scoring position. And Coleman, deep fly to center field. Is Brady Anderson going to get there? He does not. It gets in front of him. Coleman's going for third with an RBI triple.
We have to see the replay on that one.
That was just like going and going. Let's see that one again. I mean, that was looked like it was gonna.
That wind, I thought might hold it up long enough.
I think he misplayed it. I think he went too far back.
Yeah, he actually overran it a little bit.
And then it was a decent throw. Missed the cutoff, man. But
oh yeah, we got the big hit by Crissetti last game, and now it's Coleman.
1-0 Yankees now. Bobby Brown trying to continue on with a runner at third, and he hits it to center, but that's going to be playable. So the Yankees strike first. And here's Brady Anderson, Moore, and Ripken Jr. due up.
Got him on a call strike at the
Brady
knee.
Anderson chased that one way out of the strike.
Yes, that was out there. Yeah. And there's 2 away. And Cal Ripken. Base hit for Ripken. Aging Cal Ripken, that is.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he? Yeah, 39 years old, almost 40.
Yep, 1 year away from his last season.
Yep. All right.
Came up in 1981, so he had 20 years
Yep.
in by that point.
That's a shot to center, and Brady Anderson's going to have it. That was Allie Reynolds who hit that, gave it a good ride.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Rizzuto. Fly ball to left. That was hit well, too, but that's right on a button. And here's Johnny Mize hit that, and he hits another one. He hit another one deep to left, and oh my God, there's another one. He plays in front of it somehow. I don't understand what these outfielders are doing. They're misreading the ball. But now the Yankees have another runner at second with 2 outs.
Joe DiMaggio up. Let's see if he can pick up the runner here.
And they walk him. 3-0 pitch.
Probably not a bad idea, even though there's not very many easy outs in this lineup.
Here's Henrik. And base hit, floated into left field, and they're going to score another run. Second run for the Yankees. It's 2-0, 2 outs, and Yogi Berra's up trying to get some more. And he pops it up to the first baseman. Conine's there. Makes the catch. Oh, I'm sorry, not Conine. That was Chris Richard. My fault. And then here we go, the top of the 6th. So now the Yankees are up 2-0. Still not a really comfortable lead, but
Got him on a
and
call
there's a
strike at
strikeout.
the
Let's see if he
knees.
makes it to first.
Might be did he get on base?
Yeah, he's got him. He's out.
Yeah.
They didn't show it.
Our
You had to have pay-per-view to get that video.
That's part of, if you're a Patreon member, you get to see that play.
Conine, dude, right field, but all the balls are kind of falling into the Yankees' gloves for the Orioles this time.
Yeah,
So
I mean, Allie Reynolds is, other than a few miscues with the strike zone, has been doing really well.
even Brooke Fordyce is, dare I say, 0 for 2 so far. All right, bottom of the 6th, the Yankees still looking for some more comfort insurance here. And Woodling, base hit up the middle. See how long Mercedes is for this game. Coleman had a big hit last time, but he pops it up now. And who's going to get it? The second baseman, Doug DeShields, falls under it and grabs it. And here's Bobby Brown, 0 for 2. And a stolen base attempt, and it's going to be in there. Woodling. It's a steal. It's his first steal.
Gets him out of double play trouble.
And a line drive to second. Woodling back. And his Ali Reynolds still in there. They're leaving him in there. That's fine because he should be.
Yeah, he's throwing a shutout.
And it grounded to short. Moore has got it. Throws to first. It's going to be close, and they get him. So we go to the 7th inning. Richard, Fordyce, and Anderson. And it's not over by any stretch. 2-0 Yankees. Richard flies out to right again into foul territory, and his Fordyce.
He can get Richard and Fordyce, so that's a big boost for them.
Yep. And Fordyce, for the 3rd time in a row, this game makes an out, which is rare. He's actually hitting only 500 now.
Yeah, his average just dropped to just 500.
I know. 0 for 3, and he's still hitting 500 for the bracket. And there's a line out. So, like I said, Orioles are hitting it. They're just not hitting it. They're hitting it right at the Yankee players. So, 7th inning stretch now. Top of the order, Rizzuto, Mize, DiMaggio. Rizzuto flies to left. Conine doesn't have a problem with this one. And here's Johnny Mize. It is a base hit, so he's coming up pretty big lately.
Johnny Mize getting a bunch of hits, man.
And here's DiMaggio. Center field. Got it.
Chuck McElroy in the pitch.
Oh, is he in there now? Oh, they took out Mercedes. They brought in the lefty. Chuck McElroy.
I don't even remember seeing him pitch yet.
Huh. Let's see. That's because he did not.
I mean, he might have pitched in there earlier.
Yeah.
But he hadn't pitched so far in the round of 32 yet.
Uh-oh. Berra gives this a ride to the gap. That's going to score at least one.
May not have been the...
And that's 2 runs will score. It's now double the lead to 4-0. Berra, lefty against lefty, takes him to the right center field gap for a double. That could be the run that they needed. And now that does it for the 7th inning. Now top of the 8th, 2 hits for the Orioles only. Let's see if Ali Reynolds can keep it up. Struck him out. Melvin Mora goes down.
The ball just fell off the table. Nice pitch.
Cal Ripken grounds at 3rd. For the first, 2 outs. Mark Lewis pinch hitting. And flies to center. So Ali Reynolds has all the answers tonight, fellas. Mike Trombley in to face Coleman, Brown, and maybe Reynolds again, probably, if they leave him in. Jerry Coleman grounds to 2nd, 1 out.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they would pinch hit for him now with a 4-run lead.
Ali Reynolds gets up to bat. He's going to try to complete his shutout here. And look at that. He drives a base hit into center to boot. Let's see if Rizzuto can.
Probably with the 4-run lead, he probably would rather gotten out there, actually.
Rizzuto. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Is he going to go to 2nd? He does. Look at that. He tries being a little aggressive here.
They get a run and he'll be happy, but otherwise have to run the bases before the 9th inning.
And that's going to line out to short. And here we go. Ali Reynolds come in to face the top of the order for the Orioles.
It's not done anything for the Orioles. It's
and
still
to
on
the
his
Shields, it's an infield single. So Conine's up. And Conine rips it to right field and deep. It's a rolling track. I thought that was going to be gone. This was going to get a very interesting break.
Wade definitely played a part. But
Reynolds plays it over to 2nd for 1. It's all they can get. But there's 2 outs. Chris Richards up 0 for 3. Struck him out. What a game.
Struck him out.
Great
what a game
by Ali Reynolds.
Ali Reynolds
really stepped up for him.
The Yankees take a 1-0 lead over the Bashing Birds.
We got 2 Yankee wins.
3-0 for Ali Reynolds. Wow, it's pretty amazing. Jose Mercedes, the lose, only have 3 earned runs, which isn't bad, but wow. Pretty. Johnny Mize, 2 doubles, 3 for 5. I mean, no RBIs, but geez, he was the spark.
The Orioles had maybe a little chances early in the game, but after that, Reynolds pretty much set them down until the ninth.
Yep.
You know, do a little bit of a
So day one's in the books. Semifinals, we got the Yankees leading in the series. So far it's looking like a Yankee. And also Jamie and I were talking about the finals. If the Yankees played the Yankees, we would just do a alternate home field advantage every game because it would be in the same stadium. So we would every game one would be 38 Yankees at home or whatever. Game 2, 49 Yankees. Game 3, 38. You know, so that's.
We got the inspiration from one of the early 20s World Series when the Yankees and Giants played each other at the Polo Grounds. That's what they did. They alternated every game.
Yep. So being a 5-game series, the first 2 games are going to be at Yankee Stadium. And the second 2 games will be at the other team's home. And then if there's a 5th game, then it'll be at Yankee Stadium for both of the home team, for the higher seeded teams. So that's how it's going to work.
So if you're a Yankees fan in the Bash, you've got 6 home games in this round
I know.
between the 2 teams.
If possible, yeah, possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, possible.
So speaking of Yankees,
It's Reggie Jackson of the Bash, swinging for the fences with Bash Ball cereal.
Reggie, let us address the matter plainly. Why Bash Balls?
Howard, because Bash Balls knows what it's doing. It comes to the table with power, it's got crunch, it's got taste, and it makes breakfast feel like October.
Confident swagger, dare I say it, with a sense of occasion.
Now you're getting it. Thanks, Howard.
I was speaking of the cereal.
Well, Howard, the way that Bash Balls help start my day in the Bash, they are going to start calling me Mr. Breakfast.
Mr. Breakfast? Well, now, Reggie, that is at once preposterous, grandiose, and somehow entirely consistent with everything the American public has come to expect from you. Bash Balls, the official cereal of the big, beautiful baseball bash, a most unapologetic breakfast.
love that. I'm telling you, Bash Balls is going to live on after this tournament's over.
Oh, yeah, I think we might get some shelf space at some supermarkets for this one.
We may have to just throw in a commercial here and there every once in a while. All right, so here we go. Back to the semifinals. All right, Dave Lando says the spoon that stirs the bowl. There you go. Oh, boy. All right, are you ready to do game 2?
Yeah, let's go at it.
17 Giants. This is Paul Parrott versus Spud Chandler. So Spud Chandler didn't play in the original bracket because of some lineup shenanigans with the computer earlier on in the Bash.
Not that it impacted them because they were undefeated through their first month.
Yeah, yeah. So, but after further reviewing the lineups before the final 32, we added him in there. So he's the third starter. Paul Parrott is a decent starter for the Giants.
Yeah, pretty much all the pitchers on the Giants had pretty good years.
So the right-handed lineup's a bit different with the Giants, with Burns leading off instead of Koff, but Koff's batting third now. Fletcher's batting second. Robertson's fourth. Zimmerman's fifth. Then Buck Herzog's in there.
Yeah, Buck Herzog. Him and Jimmy Smith have been shooting at second base.
And the Yankees pretty much have the same lineup. So, and now we're at still at Yankee Stadium. Sorry.
Obviously, the pressure's all on the Giants here not to fall down.
That's
two games.
Keep it going. You go up 2-0. That's a very big advantage for the Yankees. Anyway, pressure is on the Giants just to steal one here at Yankee Stadium and try to win it at Polo Grounds.
No, I mean, if you were the Giants fan, you'd be happy with the split at Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah. Anytime you're not the home team with a home and field advantage, you want to at least steal one at the other team's park. And there's a base hit. See if the Giants can jump on the Yankees again.
Yeah, the key with the Yankees is closing them out.
And a steal.
And the pitch is a strike, and that's it.
Dave Robertson rounds the second, 1 out, 2 out. I'm sorry, 3 outs. That does it 1 down for the inning.
1, 2, 3 outs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Is that how many I need? All right, so Selkirk leading off. Fly out to center. He's got it. Oh, number 1. Red Rolf.
Nice play by
Whenever I
Herzog.
see this guy's name, I keep thinking of Pol Pot. Well, not exactly.
Say that in one of your nicest names from history.
All right, so a scoreless first inning, and his Zimmerman, Hulk, and Herzog do up. And it's a soft grounder to the pitcher, and he's got to get it out of his glove. He does. He gets him out. That was a close play.
I assume 30 degrees Celsius where Sean is. That's hot, I guess. Whatever that crazy Celsius thing is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what is that? Who uses that anyway? Who uses a system where freezing is actually 0 degrees? It's too hard to figure out. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Buck Herzog didn't play last game. See if he can do something for the Giants, and he pops up to third. He should have it, and he does have it. So after 1.5, no score, here's Bill Dickey, Lou Gehrig, and Joe Gordon. Dickey, shortstop, makes the play, throws to first. Oh, nice play. Art Fletcher laid out for it and grabbed it. All right, and here's Joe Gordon, still yet to really impress. He's got 2 home runs actually in the bracket, but I don't know. Maybe I just forgot about them.
But he did come up big last game.
There he goes, base hit for Joe Gordon with 2 outs. So maybe I'll get him going. Henrik goes deep to right. That could be gone. It is gone into right field. Tommy Henrik. It's his second home run of the bracket. It's a 2-0 lead for the Giants. I mean, for the Yankees. Sorry.
A rare early lead for the Yankees.
Yes. Now the Giants have to play comeback. That one goes into the bleachers.
And he drills it. Oh, my Lord.
Gary Thorne.
Goodbye, home run.
He was excited about that one. And Crissetti grounds out to third. So now the Giants have some work to do. You got to bring their lunch pail to the park here.
They did have a big comeback win against the 75 Reds. So they have been in these situations in the Bash already.
Yep.
He struck him out.
That seems to only have strengthened Spud Chandler's resolve because he's got 2 strikeouts in a row.
It's always got to be a boost when you're pitching the early lead.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning, so we go to the bottom of the third. Spud Chandler
Swing and a miss on a high hard one.
All right. I mean, the Giants just have their, they had their hopes dashed in the first game after being up most of the game, and now they find themselves down 2-0. So it's a little bit dejecting so far.
It's like double momentum drainers.
Yeah.
Losing the lead and then starting the next game down. I don't know why.
Bobbled at second base by Joe Gordon. So
it's one of those things that impacts sports, but statistically, it's always hard to incorporate into games.
Yep. I believe that's Art Fletcher's second stolen base of the game. And here's Benny Koff. Grounds to second, gets Fletcher to third, but there's 1 out now, and here's Dave Robertson. He grounds second. Oh, they don't score him from third. They hold him. And here's Zimmerman with 2 outs now. Heine Zimmerman to left field over the head. That's going to be extra bases. It's going to score a run.
That could be Zimmerman gets speed.
2-1. So there's life for the Giants here. Walter Hoke with up the middle, all with 2 outs. Zimmerman's coming home. The throw home, it's going to be offline. 2-2, just like that. Look at that, Jamie. Tied up.
Wow.
So Buck Herzog.
We were talking about the momentum drain. That's getting
I guess
2 runs back. That definitely answered that question.
And the Yankees answer with a leadoff base hit for DiMaggio. And another base hit for Bill Dickey. So the Yankees are coming back. See if they can put some more runs on the board. Lou Gehrig with another shot. Let's see if that could be 2. 4-6-3 double play.
That was a really clutch double play there because that was a soft take grounder.
Joe Gordon. And he grounds to short, and they can't get anything home after having the first 2 runners on. And here comes Raritan. It's rare that he gets a hit. All right. That was funny. There's a midnight show, everyone. Okay. Brown's the second, 1 out. Paul Parrott, the pitcher, still in there. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts for Chandler. Here's George Burns, 0 for 2. We're just singing his praises earlier in the game, and there's an error. Error on the shortstop.
Rare with Crissetti.
So that keeps the inning alive. The Giants did their damage with 2 outs last inning. But Art Fletcher flies out to center, so it remains 2-2 after 4.5. Tommy Henrik had went yard before, but
Mr. Oberliable.
Crissetti grounds to first. Oh, Paul Parrott's over there to make the play. And a line out to short. So after 5, it's 2-2.
Paul Parrott, we've decided was probably a nicer guy than Pol Pot.
Yeah.
We're going to go out on a limb and make that claim.
He's got that going for him. Benny Koff. All-star Benny Koff. And there's one away. Dave Robertson. Oh, and another bad throw.
Another error, wow. Yankees are going around with the
Third
errors.
error of the game, throwing the ball around. Here's Heine Zimmerman, who hit a big double last time. He grounds a second, and the 4-6-3 double play again. So
Made up, picked up that
that's it.
error by Ross.
These close games, just to me, it just benefits the Yankees because the Yankees are just
with their history.
They always come up with that big hit at the end.
I mean, this Giants team has come back a few times too, but the Yankees have just seem consistently good.
Oh boy, that gonna stay in or go out? That's deep and gone to center field.
Wow.
Go to Maggio.
Goodbye, home run.
4-2, 467-yard foot home run. Here comes the replay of that baby.
That was a long one.
Yeah. Really far, really deep, and gone.
There's a high drive.
Look at that thing. That thing was really out
going, and it is gone. A home run.
Yeah. So again, the Giants find themselves down 2 runs.
Only one out here too. This could be even more.
Pop up to third, and he's got it. Joe Gordon up again. Walks him. So, Al Demery's pitching now by the way. And grounded a second. He's going to tag second himself. But the damage is done. We go to the 7th. Down 2 again. Giants have to come back. Struck him out. Grounded to short. 2 outs. Bill Raritan. Hey, look at that base hit for Bill Raritan.
The rare base hit.
Ross Young's pinch hitting again. And doesn't get the job done. Fielder's choice ends the inning. Jeff Tesreau in the
Brandon Tesreau, yeah, he's nice to have working up in the middle of the bullpen.
Yeah, I remember that. And there's a down into the corner. It's going to be a double.
I mean, obviously, you never want to give up any runs, but even more keep this game within reach.
That was well hit, too. Merrill Hogue due up. Yeah, he was hit that to left field, but no dice. And it's Selkirk. Struck him out. They need to keep it at 2 runs if possible. Give them a shot, 2 more chances at bat here. Here's Burns, Fletcher, and Cobb. This is the last chance.
Yeah.
You ask me, this is they got the top 3 up this inning, and then the next 3 if they don't do anything. So
the Yankees still have Murphy in reserve too. If they can bring him in.
Here's 1 down. Here's Art Fletcher. And a softly hit to the pitcher, and there's 2. Oh no, another
error.
Wow,
that's 4 errors by the Yankees.
Monty
Wow.
Pearson with the error this time. So now the time runs at the plate, and Benny Koff.
Giants haven't really made them pay for any of this errors.
Oh my God! Here's Benny Koff, who's 0 for 3. He's due. Oh no!
And they don't
Another
decide
double play gets them out of it. Oh my
Look at
god!
that double plays between.
How many double plays have they hit into right after an error? That's amazing. So 4-2. Hesro still hit. He's facing DiMaggio.
Seemed like he was just up after that long run. There's
DiMaggio goes down the line for a double sliding. Dickey. And they walk him to get him on. So now they're putting themselves into peril here if they give up any more. Oh, another walk. Bases loaded.
Yeah. I don't know about that intentional walk.
My goodness. Joe Gordon says sayonara way out there. 551 feet.
Holy wow. That might be now the second longest home run.
Oh my
in Bash
goodness.
history.
Out of all the shit, the shit talking, we were just talking about Joe Gordon. He hits a 551. It's like the natural, like he finally hits one. Let's see that one again. And this game is actually out of reach, if you ask me. But wow,
Yeah,
look
I
at
think
that
most
thing
people
go.
would say this one.
Wow. Look at that thing. Holy, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this can do. Oh no, it won't do it. All right. I was gonna see if I could do.
I want to say though, isn't that longer than Luke Easter's home run?
What's that?
With Jim Rice now, and I think he's
just
a few feet short of Jim Rice, maybe.
Let me bring up the record books.
We're gonna check the record for you, Jeff.
556 is the longest. That was 551, right?
Yeah, it's to say so. He's
Second longest home run. I'll have to add that to it later.
Just 5 feet short of Jim Rice's, which
that's amazing. Wow, that's cool. And that's a grand slam, no less, in the
that one was the death blow for sure.
Now this game is done like dinner here. And the Giants are just,
you gotta figure in that it's not that it hasn't happened before, but to try to win 3 in a row.
Yep. They get 3 outs now. But the Giants need some kind of miracle to get 6 runs in this inning. Bump Hadley's in there now. Dave Robertson flies out to left, out number 1. Oh,
no, he doesn't.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And when it rains, it pours now for the Giants.
5th error for the Giants, for the Yankees. Let's see. Well, they're not going to get a double play here, but. And Zimmerman makes an out to left. Huh. Walter Holt goes deep. And that's going to be over the monument into center field for a home run.
There's something in the water here today.
That was no joke either. We'll see that one just to enjoy the. Look at that at the flagpole. Wow. Some bombs here being hit. Alrighty, Joe Gordon was showing some real power, and there's a base hit for the Giants. So all they need is a grand slam to tie it up.
Yeah, they need 3 more runners.
And that's gonna 6. Oh, they didn't get an unassisted double play though. I mean, almost as a 6-6-3. Here's Lou McCarty, pops it up, and that's gonna do it. The Yankees go on the verge. 1 more win away from hitting the finals. This is the 38 Yankees, that is.
I don't know if we checked the win before. It says on the bottom.
Right there, wind blowing in from left. 9
wow.
miles an hour.
Didn't look like
that was just a bomb. It's like he let all that energy.
Imagine if the wind had been blowing out, we might have had to. He was only 5 feet from tying the record.
Yep. So let's see here. This is looking like a Yankee. If as it stands.
Yeah, if the Yankees win this one, it's definitely odds of a Yankee series are very high.
And now a word from baseball's biggest star, Babe Ruth.
Say, boys and girls, when I step up to the plate, I like plenty of pep, and that's why I say start your day with Bash Balls. They're mighty tasty, crisp as a base hit, and packed with the kind of zip that helps a fella swing in there with confidence. So ask Mother for Bash Balls tomorrow morning and take it from me. The babe, they're a real champion's breakfast.
Get Bash Balls at your grocer's, the official cereal of the big, beautiful baseball bash.
All right, Babe Ruth has something to say, even though he's not left. He's no longer in the tournament.
Yep, he's watching in the stands.
All right. I guess we're going to go right to Ed Lopat versus Sidney Ponson. So, are we ready for this, Jamie?
Yep.
I think the lineups are the same as last time. No differences. Nope. Same lineups. Same stadium. See if they get any luck with the, let's see, the left to right at 8 miles an hour. So,
They're
right.
facing a very hot Ed Lopat, 3-0 with a 1.73 ERA in this round of the tournament.
Let's see what he's got. 11. He's a little wild with 11 walks.
Yeah, but he only has given up 16 hits, so it kind of balances itself out.
Here we go again. The Shields flies it out to center, and here comes Moore. Well, Moore is batting second this time, so that's different because I think Conine was batting second before. Yeah,
He's favorite. He called Leo DeRocher the All-American out. The line of the Shields might be challenging for
that. 2 down, Albert Bell up. It's a good ride, but flies out to right. So, okay, here we go. Bottom of the first, Phil Rizzuto.
Ponson actually is even one up Lopat so far.
Yeah.
I mean, in the brackets so far. It's not off to a great
1.26 ERA and 14 in the third innings. Not bad. 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, but he just gave up a leadoff single to Rizzuto, and his big Johnny Mize hitting 286.
Curveball is in for a strike. Struck him out.
Joey D. See if Ponson can get the the Orioles a win, because then you got Mussina next.
DiMaggio and Hendrick making double duty.
Safe
for
at first.
Yankees.
Struck him out. So go to the top of the second here. Fordyce, who was hitless last game. I think that's probably the first game he's been hitless.
I think in this round, for sure, this bracket, I think it's.
And he ends that pretty quickly with a hit in the first.
Keeps that 500 batting average in order.
Yep. And there's Chris
Richard.
Richard.
With the surprise.
Man, look at that. 4. Oh, they only get 1 out at second. That's it. So Jeff Conine, 6 for 27. There's a hot, short 6 for
That'll
3
get the
double
play.
Yep. And Yogi Berra has been awfully quiet in this bracket, only hitting 200,
which is rare for him, obviously.
Yep. Flies out to right. Oh, and a walk. Coleman. And Woodling's cut down, trying to steal. And look at that. Fordyce comes out to make the play.
Fordyce with the hit and part of 2 big outs.
Brady Anderson lines it out. It's Big Cal. Pushing 40. And Sidney Ponson, the pitcher, rounds out. So very quiet top of the third for the Orioles. And here comes Bobby Brown, Ed Lopat, and Phil Rizzuto. So I guess my question for Sean is, if he's still here, if both Yankees teams win 38 and 49, who do you root for? You know, both of them have DiMaggio. One of them has Gehrig, if you're into that. But and there's a base hit.
Hey, Jax, hey,
Johnny Mize to second. Nice play. Does it. So we go to the top of the fourth here. Still no score.
Nice play and leading off.
So he says he cheers for the team with Gehrig. So
so he'll be going for the 38 Yankees so that matchup emerge.
Yep. And
it's looking good for the 38 Yankees for sure.
Base hit for Albert Bell. Here's Fordyce with 1 for 1. Man, Bell, wow.
Wow.
2 outs.
It's stealing Bell with 2 outs.
Yeah.
What prompted that?
Here's Joe DiMaggio. Right back to the pitcher. 1 out. Henrik. Yeah, pretty simple game so far. Not much going on. Just ground outs and
it's
mostly ground outs. And a
Got him on a
strikeout.
call
So
strike of the knees.
4 scoreless for both sides. Only 2 hits each. And here's Fordyce, who was rudely interrupted by a caught stealing last inning. All right, he rounds the second. Chris Richard, or is that? He grounds the first. And Jeff Conine. Yeah, look at that. He finally breaks the monotony with a base hit. And here's Brady Anderson. Walks them. So now they get a little 2-out trouble here for the Yankees. And here's Cal Ripken. Base hit for Ripken.
Wow.
Let's see if they send the runner home. He's gonna see. Oh, the throw is offline. It's caught by the pitcher, and nope. 1-0 Orioles. 2 outs.
Throw, I could come back. Well, but the pitcher up, that's a little bit of a break for the Yankees.
Yeah, it is.
Dangerous.
Grounds to short, and that's 3 outs. But they get the run, so the Yankees are once again. Well, not this. Well, this team is down for the first time in the series. But let's see. His Woodling, Coleman, and Brown. Ponson still pitching really well. Grounded to first, 1 out. Coleman, deep shot to right, and not going to be caught. It's going to be down over the head of Albert Bell. It's a double. And 1 out double. Here's Bobby Brown trying to bring him home to tie the game if they can. And they get him to third with a grounder to the right side. 2 outs now. And the pitcher up just like the Yankees had. Just like the
Lopat is hitting. He's 4 for 10 in the bracket.
That's a good point. Look at Lopat helping himself out with a base hit to right field. Ties the game. Wow.
He might be starting in left field if this
I know. And Rizzuto flies out, but there you go. Yankees answer right away. It's tied up 1-1. 6th inning coming up. And grounded to second. Gordon's there. Oh, Coleman's there. Sorry, I got the Yankees players mixed up here. Melvin Moore due up. Popped up to third. Got it. Bell 1 for 2.
We're just looking for Bell to try to get his power strike going.
There's another bit. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for too. But he's getting so far just some singles here. Fordyce 1 for 2. Oh, Fordyce. Deep to left field and gone. Oh my God. What did this guy eat? Bash balls all day?
The bash balls.
Oh my God. 3-1 Orioles in the 6th inning.
He got a hold of the late 80s, early 90s version of bash balls.
Oh. Chris Richard flies out, but the Orioles, see if the Yankees can respond again. That's kind of what they've been doing here. So Ponson against Mize. Fly ball to center, and Anderson has it. So 1 out. DiMaggio walks him. Henrik due up. That's a soft ground to the catcher. They're going to go to second, and they get the double play. That was crazy. 2-4-3 double play. When do you see that?
Let's watch the replay from the first base dugout. See if we can actually see how this is a double play.
First base dugout. Yeah, that wasn't really close. Yeah, that must have been. There was something going on there.
Uh-huh.
It's a Brooke Fordyce special, I guess.
Yeah, well, ABS not in play here.
Base hit. Could be 2. And yeah, he hustles into second.
When I was a kid and we used to play minor league, there was always a play at first too, with the runner always looked safe, but he would be called out.
Oh, I remember that. Yep, I remember that. You'd hear the sound before you
Yeah.
hit first base. Yeah, like, like Ponson 6-4-3 double play ends the inning, but 3-1, bottom of the 7th. Here we go, 7th inning stretch, folks. Can the Orioles hold on to win?
Orioles have
2-1
the
lead?
deepest bullpen because I think otherwise they might have gone ahead and gone to the bullpen.
And that's a shot to the gap and in there.
Wow.
Ball drops. And he's going for second. And they're going to throw to second. He's safe. Yogi Berra comes up with a big hit. See if Woodling can get him in.
Woodling is between hits and on base a lot.
Another ground to the right side gets Berra. Charlie Keller. Look at this. King Kong Keller pinch hitting. Oh, another soft ground.
Yeah.
Get him home. Bobby Brown.
That could be Bobby Brown going downtown.
Oh my
to tie it
God.
up.
Downtown Bobby Brown. 3-3. What a game. Unbelievable. Out of all players. Like Cressetti 1 game for the other team, and now Bobby Brown.
The Dr. President.
Jeepers. And here's Ed Lopat trying to keep it going. And he drops another hit in there. Oh my
Wow,
God.
Ed Lopat is he might get the batting title of the
For pitchers,
back.
yeah. Oh, and a walk. Ponsone's kind of falling apart here.
Yeah.
Johnny Mize can do some. Oh, he drops a base hit. Let's see if Lopat comes home.
That's probably gonna score him, yeah.
He does. Mize takes second. And look at that. The 4-3 lead for the Yankees, just like that. And here's DiMaggio. Ponsone's still in there. DiMaggio flies to right. Bell's there. So, all right, let's see if the Orioles can trade blows back. Bobby Brown with a big, big home run there. Delino DeShields in.
Swing and a miss on a high hard one.
Shields hasn't gotten a hit since 1997.
Line drive to second base. Albert Bell up. Pops it up. Let's see who's going to get it. Gordon in there. Oh, he makes the catch. So bottom of the 8th, the Yankees looking for some. And Ponsone's still in there. You can see how thin their bullpen is, I guess.
Yeah.
And the base hit.
Can't think he's gonna be that
Tommy
too much
Henry.
fun.
Snuffy Sternweiss is in there playing second base, by the way. Oh, another one. Deep fly, right field. See you later, Yogi Berra.
There's a drive, and that ball is gone.
Yogi Berra.
Yeah, I think like the last game, I think
Look at that.
that
These
might have
Yankees,
iced it.
man. I'm telling you. I have to say, it's impressive to see they just seem to come back and win.
I know when the New York teams played each other, it was always a Subway Series. I don't know what it is when.
Yeah, 2 Yankee teams played each other.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. You'd have to look at this early 20s World Series when they both played at the Polo Grounds, the Yankees and Giants.
There's Snuffy Sternweiss making a very rare appearance here in the Bash. In this tournament, anyway. And Snuffy lines out to first. 2 outs, and Bobby Brown, the hero so far for this game. And a soft ground at a short. That's going to bring us to the top of the 9th. So the Orioles in danger of going down 2-0. 6-3. It's Dave Lando said, all right, let's see here. I'm going to say this, put this right up there. Dave Lando says this one is over.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
I don't know. Brooke Fordyce is up. He's the spark,
Yeah.
man.
Never. I mean, anything's possible in baseball. There's no.
Lopat's still pitching though.
You got to get the last out, but.
There's Fordyce, base hit. He's like, my average is down below 550. I got to get it back up there.
This guy Chris Richards, though, he's always lurking. Though he could.
He is.
That 3-run lead is.
There's a base hit for Richard. Tying runs at the plate. Fordyce stays at second. Luis Matos in there at center field now. Joe Page is in, the closer. All-star.
Go to the bullpen.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Dave Lando almost totally jinxed the Yankees here.
Another ball that hung up in the wind.
Brady Anderson, not saying he still couldn't have jinxed him because there's still 2 outs left to get. Here comes Brady Anderson against the lefty. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Second and third now. Those runners really don't mean much unless the
ninth innings are always nail biters.
Here's Joe Page trying to close it out. And a fly ball to left, and let's see if they.
I don't think that's going to be deep.
Yeah, I'm
enough
going
to
to
score
send
it.
them.
The Yankees probably don't worried about the one.
They don't really care. It's 6-4 now. Cal Ripken Jr. tying run, and let's see if Joe Page can get him out. And he does, and the Yankees win.
Foul tip into the mitt. He gets the strikeout.
2-0 victory, and it's very symbolic because 6-4 victory, 2-run win, 2-run difference, and they go up 2-0. So both Yankee teams are up 2-0 after 2 games each. What do you think, Jamie?
I mean, on paper, the favorites won, but the way, especially with the Orioles, they've defied the odds. But it's looking like they're getting very close to the midnight, hour for Cinderella.
They might get one good game at Camden Yards.
They do have Messina going.
They do. And, as Sean knows, 2-0, 3-0 series lead doesn't mean really anything until you put that 4th one away. Right, Sean? Well, in this case, they're down 3-0. They only have to win 3, but yeah, it looks like the Orioles are, hey, I have to say, whatever happens with the Orioles, if they lose, they still got my respect.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's whether
I'm not saying that they're losing, but
the story of this team making it up this far. I mean, the fact that they were even in the final 32 and now into the semifinals.
Yep. I'll tell you, though, like I said it before, I was like, being a Red Sox fan my whole life, it's just going to be poetic justice that if there's 2 Yankee teams in the final. So, whatever, though. It's fun because I don't even care if it is. It is. I mean, it's two Yankee teams from 2 of their best dynasties. So, yeah, I mean, hey.
I mean, it's not over yet. I mean, the Giants and Orioles, one of the 2 could pull up and the upset.
But I'll say though, I'm a fan of all these teams. I really am. I'm just like, this is fun. This is I mean, just having a non-biased.
I mean, I'd say especially for me for this 17 Giants. I mean, obviously I was familiar with the 2000 Orioles, and these 2 Yankee teams are pretty historic. So the 17 Giants have been fun to follow as well. Over their run through the bracket and their run here. So
yeah. So let's see here. So the Yankees and Orioles. Let's see the stats here for the series. Fordyce 3 for 7, of course. Conine's 3 for 6. 4 for 9 for Johnny Mize. He's doing well. Yogi Berra came alive finally. The big home run there. Bobby Brown, obviously, that's his only hit of the series, and it's a big home run.
Yeah, that was a huge one, honestly.
So yeah, that's interesting.
That opening game by Allie Reynolds was huge for them.
Yep, Allie Reynolds, Ed Lopat pitched really well. I mean, geez.
Because really, Mercedes gave the Orioles a chance to win it. They just, couldn't get anything against Reynolds.
Yep.
But I mean, that's what makes these Yankees teams so good. They're loaded top to bottom.
Yeah, Ponson. I mean, he pitched really well. Again, it's usually that just one inning or so where a team falls apart. Like Ponson pitched well all game, and then all of a sudden, bang.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that in the bottom of the 6th when he came up, that they had the lead, but it would have been maybe not a bad time to pinch hit for him. But like we were saying, they don't really have the great bullpen. And
Yep.
it's easy to say after the fact, whether it's a human or a computer manager.
Brooke Fordyce, 50 contact, 55 gap power, 50 power, and he's hitting like he is. I still can't figure it out.
But let's see. Locked in.
Yeah. So the the Giants team looks like nobody's really standing out too much. Benny Koff only has one hit. That's kind of disappointing so far. They need more from him.
Yeah, the stats in this one are like kind of off just because the Yankees had that, barrage at the end. It's been 2 tight games otherwise.
Yeah, I mean Frankie Cressetti, 4 for 8. Mm-hmm. He's the most hits for the team so far.
Yeah, when you get your 8th place hitter hitting the 4 for 8, that's going to be always a key thing.
Well, they got 4 home runs, the Yankees, in 2 games. It's not bad. Mm-hmm. And they got 4 guys with 3 or more hits, so that's pretty good too. Whereas the Giants only have 2 guys with 3 hits.
Yeah, the Yankees pitching is definitely, which is funny because if you looked at the 2 teams, the Giants are strengths is their pitching, the Yankees is hitting with the Yankees, so get the hitting and the pitching. So hence they're up 2 games to none.
World's worst gamer, says George Burns, needs to go back to doing some comedy. Thinks the Fordyce story is cool. And I agree with Jeff Hunter. Has been a very impressive run for the 2000 Orioles. I mean, how just amazing. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of the thing. It's like you were saying to the baseball prospectus guy was saying, it's like the 2000 Orioles is just a fun thing. It's like it's a little bit on the absurdity scale, but it makes it fun. That's what this is about, right?
Yeah, he made a good point too in that podcast. I forget which player he mentioned, but the current shortstop for the Orioles, who had a really good season.
Oh, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah. If you coming into the season, you would expect him to hit like he did last year. Just like in these games, if you have a guy that hit 280 with 25 home runs or something, you hope that that's what he's going to get.
Yeah.
And like you're doing a replay and halfway through he's like hitting 200 with 5 home runs. You're like, man, this game's just pissing me off. But life can work out that way too. Just like you said, it can be random that way.
I mean, he made some good points about lacrosse era play, like about if these guys, like if these pitchers back in the day here, if like Freddie Shupp had seen Mark McGwire stroll to the plate, he'd probably like run for his life. He'd probably feel like running for his life because this guy was just huge, and like most of the other guys in Freddie Shupp's day was like they were like 6 feet maybe, you know what I mean, and 180 pounds soaking wet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was usually a relatively, maybe the pitchers were more likely to be 6 feet, but the position players weren't.
Well, what I mean, but I'm saying that just the difference in player, the type of player, body type, everything was just so much. Well, if you really wanted to get into how would people perform in each era, I mean, which is still it's a futile exercise really because you never know.
Yeah, I mean, there's just too many things.
But again, you say like you put Mark McGwire in 1918 or 1939 or 38, and you had to have him live in 38, then he'd be the same as every other player pretty much. He wouldn't be as jacked as he is. And you put Ty Cobb in today's game, and I guarantee you he'd be a much better player with all the medical technology and all.
Well, I would say too that a guy like Ty Cobb or Babe Ruth or Ted Williams, anybody that becomes the greatest at what they do in a sport, it's not the physical, it's always the mental. So they would have, the people in any field, whether it's sports or in business or whatever, people who get to the pinnacle of something, they have a mental edge that most people don't have. And so those guys probably would have been just as good,
It's true. And honestly, I still think you still have a talent. I'm not saying like Ty Cobb could hit 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Maybe he could. Maybe he never could. But I have a feeling he could because he was just a really good hitter. He had a good eye.
I mean, whatever they had to figure out, he would have figured it out.
Yeah. Same with all the other Honus Wagner and all the other guys. Like they just.
I mean, just like the reverse. If you like took Mark McGwire and put him in 1917, and he's having to hit against the ball that's been in play for like 2 hours, it's soaked in tobacco.
Spitballs and shit.
Yeah, and spitballs are coming at you, and you don't have the same type of bats to choose from. I mean, not to say that they couldn't overcome that either, but they would, you would face challenges in reverse.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. That's really 4 good games we got there.
Yeah, I mean,
so now I know we're trying to do the All-Star game on Thursday tomorrow night. I mean, I don't know if we want to try to get more of these games going, or we can just hold off tomorrow night and.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, we should be able to, if you want to, we can get to the. I mean, the way we're going right now, these teams they could both sweep it out tomorrow if we
That's
did
true.
Podcast. But
We
yeah,
could just
definitely
get
have the big All-Star game though is Thursday for sure, and that should be a pretty fun night.
All-Star game and home run derby.
Yeah, that's right, Drum. Forgot about that.
And I think Jamie, you're putting together an all-star program.
Yeah, I should have an all-star program. I'll post it on Facebook, and people can download it. And they can't tell the players without the program, so you'll have a program to look at.
Exactly. No, the all-star game is going to. I mean, tonight is the all-star. Was the all-star game? I don't even know if it's still going on. Maybe it is. Honestly, I have much more interest in this all-star game than I do in the real life one. But
that's not uncommon, I guess, for people, especially in this hobby.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I really don't know right now. But does the All-Star game still? Do they just wear their All-Star uniforms in the game now, or do they wear their real uniforms that they wear normally? Like that's what the one thing I used to love about that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't
see all the players wearing their home or away uniforms, like all out in the field together. I thought that was amazing. Like just seeing all the different uniforms out there, But I don't know if they do that still. If they have that one uniform per team.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching more modern baseball this year, but the All-Star game still didn't really.
Oh, nice. So Jeff's saying that they're using their real uniforms this year.
Yeah.
Finally, they're listening to somebody. Well, anyway, in the Bash All-Star game, we're only going to have 2 uniforms because we have Team Lando and Team MV uniforms. So, but that's fine. This is a different strat. This is like man against man. And I forgot to mention, we may have a little dual sport action going on with. We could have a little MV versus Dave Lando boxing slugfest as well.
Yeah, maybe between
the home run derby and the All-Star game. So it's going to be fun Thursday night. I think we could have, I would plan for at least a couple hours of fun.
Yeah, because you can pop in and out if you're online and you don't necessarily have the time to watch all the way through.
No, right.
Pop in at any time. But if you do,
I don't expect anybody to be on here at all for the whole 2 hours or for even an hour. I mean, I fully expect people to just watch this on their own time and it's great if they're here live. I'm really happy that Jeff and Sean.
Well, if you're going to watch,
Beatles is here.
Hey, Beatles.
How's it going, Beatles? And then we got Dave Lando's here. Yeah, thanks guys for being on here. I really appreciate you coming on live. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a fun one to watch for sure. I have a feeling.
So Beatles, if you're just joining us, both Yankee teams are up 2-0 now in their best of 5 series in the semifinals. So we're kind of calling it a night tonight. Maybe if you're around tomorrow night, I don't know. I mean, you could always come on. If we do the next, could possibly only be 2 games left. So, but if you're around, you could come on. I'll just say that right now. We don't have any guests planned, I don't think, for tomorrow night.
No, yeah, we hadn't really planned yet if we were doing it tomorrow night, but since we're both available, we probably will.
Yeah, but if not, that's cool. I mean, we're going to press on and do what we have to do. But the All-Star game is going to be great. I think it's going to be probably more fun than many real All-Star games are anyway, just because it's just we'll have the home run derby. We'll watch a few rounds. I mean, probably not going to watch every round. It's because it's eight players facing each other. We have so it's 2 versus 2 for four times, and then we just do a tournament style home run derby as well. Beatles doesn't get home till 10:30. Honestly, that's fine. Well, actually, tomorrow night I have to that's the other thing. I do have to work tomorrow at like 11. I have an Asia call at 11 o'clock. So
Well, yeah, we can wait till after. We can.
I mean, we could do it.
start up
We could play for an hour or something. I mean, we could start
Yeah.
at 9 or whatever. But yeah. All right. Well, so whatever. We'll just have to figure it out. No big deal. I think the MO of our show here is that we're totally flexible, and really we have no MO.
The only
we
thing
just
we
go-
can say for certain is we're definitely having the All-Star Series home run, possible boxing match. There might be a cricket going on at some point, all on Thursday.
Yep. Don't get us and don't even come up with any more ideas because you never know. We could have like a shuffleboard match between Dave Lando and MV next. I mean, we'll try to, but we do have them. We do have actual boxes created in Legends of Boxing 2. In fact, a couple of years ago, I created based off of our Field of Dreams community that we had on Discord. I created a whole bunch of boxes just for fun of it, and we Jamie and I and a bunch of other guys on the Discord, we would just watch. I would just have a big tournament. And we actually had heavyweight. I probably had about 30 boxes or so, I would say.
Something like
so
that.
something like that many people. I think Beatles is on there. And,
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had this whole thing. So we had a couple of heavyweight championship fights, and we had all these undercards and stuff. It was fun. So I was telling Jamie we could just have Dave Lando and MV face each other on boxing as well to see, just as an extra trash.
Like you said, the more we talk about things, the more we might start tacking onto it.
Jeff is correct. He said Bernie Strom is a legend in Legends of Boxing. He does have one of the. I mean, it's funny too when looking at these because I used AI to create a lot of the pictures, and this we're talking about like at least 2 years old AI.
Real AI, or did you use fake AI?
Huh?
Oh, I was wondering if you used real AI or fake AI.
Well, I mean, like
I
2
see
years
people
ago.
comment
2
saying
years
that's
ago,
fake
AI.
AI.
Oh,
so.
fake AI. Why was that something that on your trolling job that you did today?
Well, I mean, I think it was on the ones from Steve Tate, but I was just confused because I was talking to Dave, like, is fake AI real or is fake AI just really bad AI? I don't know what that means.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, Steve Tate, I heard he had a nice quote. He said, artificial intelligence is still better than zero intelligence. So he's got a point there, So, Beatles. Yeah. Aaron said he wants to be on the home run. He wants to be part of the home run derby. Aaron, I don't think you have the power to put it out of the park there. How are you going to be a part of it? You expect him to go against guys like Giancarlo Stanton and stuff. I don't know.
I know Aaron's been working out in the off season. He might be able to put a few
I
out.
do have you on Legends of Boxing, though, I think.
Well, we got it. We'll see. Maybe Aaron can pop in for a little bit during the home run derby.
Yeah, possibly if he's on. Yeah. So Thursday, yeah, we have Ron Jucket's going to be on to broadcast the game, at least one game. I think we're planning on trying to do. I feel like one game isn't enough for MV and Dave to settle up their different.
No, I think we definitely have to do a series for sure.
At least two. I mean, it doesn't have to be a best of. It just even if it's just two games.
Well, what if it's tied? Then we'll have to. That's when we'll probably have to break out the boxing to break.
Well,
the
if it's a tie game, then yeah.
What if one wins one, the other one's the other? I mean,
well, Aaron, I think we got the calling down.
This decides who goes ahead in the round robin.
Oh, the home run derby. Oh, okay. I'm thinking the game. Yeah. So hey.
We could divide the home run hitters up into teams, and whoever wins the home run derby plus whoever wins the two All-Star games would become the sim manager of all time.
Yeah. So let me just look at the screen here. Yeah. So anyway, so that was a good time. Good games.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, I don't know. Steve. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. I don't usually get a chance to look at the screen right because I'm usually looking at the screen where OTP is, and that's why I'm looking off to the side where my camera is to see you guys or to see Jamie. And now I can switch it over to my other screen. But Thursday's gonna be fun. Tomorrow should be fun too because we'll hope maybe we might find out who's going to be in the finals. Mm-hmm. So, if not, if we don't finish the finals tomorrow night, no big deal. we just move on until after the All-Star game, because I think we were planning on doing the All-Star game. When I first thought about it, I was like, oh, why don't we just do it right before the finals start? So, but then we were thinking, well, the real All-Star game's this week, so let's try to do it the same week. So we're trying to do it. Like I said, it doesn't matter if we don't do it right on time. But although there were a few people on the OOTP boards that
the stadium's going to be in Sportsman's Park.
Yep.
Yeah, there were some people that thought their pace was not quick enough for.
Yeah. OOTP board. Some guys like he's like, you took 6 days off and you only played 2 games tonight or 1 game tonight.
Well, you got to appreciate his enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, I told him. I said, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. But I do only do this in my free time. So
you do have to factor in it took over a year for us to get to this point. So another day or two to us doesn't really register.
Really cool. This is so cool. I mean, actually, it hasn't even really hit me that you just said that, like that. Thinking about where we started from and where we are now, it's just nuts. It's nuts, and I don't know what I'm going to do after. I don't know what I'm going to do once this is complete.
You can retire from baseball segment.
Yeah, I'll just have to be guests on people's shows and stuff. I'll just be a carpetbagger.
Not that damn Bash guy again. I have to hear that thing about the Bash one more time.
Yeah, maybe I'll be on Beatles and Bernie's show again to give you a final report. Well, we will have to do a show once we put all the stats together after, and just do a nerd stat show, for the Bash, just to go through that stuff. So, all right. Well, anything else, Jamie? I mean, call it a night.
That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. We had a pretty interesting night of games, and heading into a pretty interesting, see how this turns out with 2 Yankees in pretty good shape.
Yeah. So I really appreciate everybody joining and watching, and I'm glad. Again, we'll be back maybe tomorrow night for maybe a couple games, and we'll go from there. And then Thursdays, we got hopefully Thursday was going to work out because we have to plan. Well, we have 3 guys coming on, and we need 2 of them to play the game. So hopefully that all works out. I'm pretty sure it will. Start time is to be determined. May even be a little earlier on Thursday.
Yeah, I expect it earlier on Thursday for sure.
I mean, yeah, Jamie, I'll work it out with you. We can communicate everything, but I'm thinking even earlier than 9 if possible. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably it would be more like an 8:00 start tomorrow.
All right,
because we got a lot of stuff, man. I'm not tomorrow. I mean, are you talking tomorrow or on Thursday?
No, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Thursday would be an 8:00 start.
All right, so let me just share my screen again for our outro. So thanks again. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Beatles. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Dave Lando, for joining us here. What do I do? Share screen. Come on, let's go. That's not what I want. Hold on a second. Why do I not know what I'm doing here? Oh, that's not what I want either. Sorry, guys. This is all just to show. I am. Stop screen sharing. Sorry. Oh, I still am sharing my screen. I think. No, I'm not.
I would have summed the theme to the closing.
There we go. All right, I got it now. Sorry, guys. I'm useless. So there's that. There's that. There's that. And we're gonna go with the outro. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.